don't follow my footsteps, please. Don't follow the footsteps I did, trying to trying to make RP better back in September, October last year, and then fucking up and getting demoted, and then losing your shit. Thank you for welcoming me to your GFS podcast, AJ. It's a pleasure to be here at 2:15 a.m. in the morning. And I'm doing pretty well, I guess, for someone being up at 2:15 a.m. in the morning. All right. How's everything going now for you after you quit Pandahut RP? Things have been a bit easier for me, I guess. I haven't had to deal with mass KOSs, I hadn't had to deal with toxic faggots, and excuse my language. I haven't had to deal with anyone that's just been rude or disrespectful. It's been pretty easy as well. Been playing other games like PS4 and everything, and yeah. Can you tell us about what happened to WSMR as we heard your group got disbanded? Yeah, it is true. We did actually disband because it just got killed internally. It was mainly my fault to causing it to disband because I was pretty inactive and I wasn't able to keep it fully organized, which led to the active members leaving and making another group. And yeah, they just made a new group, and I don't know. It was my fault, I guess, for causing WSMR to disband. And yeah, about that. And yeah, they just moved to another group. It slowly died out. Tried everything we did. It just didn't work out. Closed it down. And here we are this very day today. Speaking of WSMR, what do you think about the group achievements as a strong police group before Blackhawks came in? We did have a lot of potential to just destroy the criminals and make everything a safer place, just what a typical normal police group would do, but with a lot better people and everything, and loyalty. It's like a family, if you know what I mean. We achieved like almost every BMC kidnapping and robbery and raid and everything was stopped by us, whether it was a Bandetto or Bananas Reel, Snow and Fate, the old people like Javy, Ghost Dragon, you name it. Those people, me sometimes, we all coordinated our attacks and we executed it and succeeded most of the time. And then, yeah, we died out because of disorganization and inactivity, and Blackhawks came in to take over. And yeah. Being a retired RP player of Pandahut, how did you manage WSMR despite not playing in-game? Well, basically, I was going around the Discord, checking people's profiles, seeing their hours, if they're up or not, and if they're not, question them on it, check their arrest counts and documents and Discord and everything, coordinate everything in the Discord, make sure everyone's doing what they need to do, getting feedback from Commander Ghost Dragon when I resigned and we just became the founder, as well as Mason Bruce, and yeah, basically just keeping track of everything and making sure everyone's active despite me being retired and Mason Bruce being retired too. What made you, along with Mason Bruce, to create such a police force despite strong criminal control in Seattle? Well, I don't know really. It started because when I was just roaming around Seattle when I was a criminal, found Mason Bruce, and then we teamed up together and raided every day, kidnapped every day. And then we formed WSM, the bandit group you used to know, which went pretty well for a while. And then it disbanded because of inactivity. And then we brought back again, got destroyed by early BMC back then, closed down again. And here we are again today. I reformed WSM as WSMR as a police group with Ghost Dragon and Javy as the founders, as well as me, of the WSMR. Eventually we found Mason Bruce. I asked him if he wants his position back and WSMR and to lead with us, and he's like, sure. So here he is with me. and we had such a pretty good group and became a good police force for a while. And yeah. Can you tell us what happened to Javid recently, as he literally changed himself completely and joined BMC? Yeah, I'll tell you about it, because this is on the road when WSMR was closing down again because of people just late organization and inactivity. Like, everyone was retired. There's only like 3 or 4 cops left in the group that were actually active, and Javy was like, I can't take this anymore, so we fired him, and he turned on us, betrayed me. It's pretty sad, but shit happens. Comparing WSMR with old WSM, what did you like the most and why? That's actually a pretty easy question, to be honest with you. WSMR. Really, WSMR was so much better than WSM because it was a police group. We actually had better people, better PvPers, better communication, better everything, and not just hiring everyone willy-nilly in game and everything. We actually took people into consideration, PvP skills, their loyalty, you name it, everything like that. So that's what basically WSMR was better. Being the leader, founder of a police group, what do you think about Black Hawk Police Group led by PVT and Marvel? For a while, I actually, not gonna lie, I felt like when Black Hawks was made, he was just trying to take everything away from me, steal from me, make me look like a joke. That's what I felt like, but then I had to open up to Amara and tell him that, and I asked him why Black Hawks was made, and he told me like he saw potential in WSMR, but there was a lack of organization and everything like that, and yeah, that's what happened. Black Hawks was made, and to be honest, Amara is a great guy outside of RP as well, more so outside of RP than in RP, because in RP, not gonna lie, I'm sorry Amara if you're watching this, but you do boast quite a bit in RP, but outside of RP you're a great guy and everything. But Amar actually is a pretty good leader for a group as well. He used to lead the tactical division in WSMR, and he was pretty good at it as well as his PvP skills and his current leadership skills. He's pretty good. What do you think about the present state of Pandahut 10? It was run by criminals for a long time. Run by criminals, BMC usually, and other groups, such as WSM, my group, and other ones like the Cobra Militia, Seattle Mafia, whatever you want to call it. It was run by criminals for a long time, and so far, I think it's a neutral state at the moment. There's a good amount of police on. I think it was me who started the whole trying to get people on our side to go police and everything, and thanks to me, police wouldn't be on 10 at this moment in time. And now we got a good present state of police and bandits, so there's fair competition for both factions, if you know what I mean. Speaking of Pandahut 10, what made you retire from Pandahut 10, and can you tell us when you'll be back? It's a lot to talk about, my friend. Okay, but I can tell you briefly why I left Pandahut roleplay and also PvP and community altogether. Geez, as you know, toxic assholes didn't want to get their heads out of the ground. I did get bored of Unturned and roleplay as well. Excuse me, it's 2:30 in the morning, that's why I'm yawning. Or whatever, let's continue. I tried to redeem myself back in the past for RP stuff, but I was too immature when I was 16, and they've got set views on me because they haven't seen the new me. And yeah, it was mainly my fault because I didn't get on all the time. And I just found my chances of becoming staff again to help this server out is burned. So I should have left a while ago, but I stayed because I wanted to help this server out, but my chances of becoming staff was burned. No, I'm not talking about you burned, meaning the other burned. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just down the drain, poof, gone. You need not gone. So yeah, I just left because of that. I couldn't help the community more with becoming staff, so I left. And I don't regret my decision. And about coming back, not for a while. Not for a while. I may not even come back for all I know, but probably not for another couple months. I'll be away from the Pandahut. I'd like to ask you a question though. Will we ever see the summer reunion in the future? I'm thinking about it. There's a high chance if I do come back, then I'll bring WSMR with me on day one when I return in the future. What do you think about the present state of Unturned as well? Unturned, it's not debatable. It's a dying game, losing player counts every couple of months, I guess. It used to be really big, and then something happened, I don't even know what, and then it just dropped its player count, and yeah, it's just less players are playing it because Nelson hasn't really developed it that much to make it actually a better game. But he's also working on Unturned 4.0 or Unturned 2. So yeah, that's something we've got to look forward to as well. Besides being a WSMR commander, you were an owner of Pandahut News and Pandahut Comedy. Can you tell us about those companies of yours? Yeah, I can, sort of. Pandahut News was basically just a hobby kind of company. You helped me run it, AJ. And I recruited other people to help me be journalists, record as well. Just general news going around the community and just making it into a news show. Pandahut Comedy didn't really get started much. This is after Pandahut News died because we couldn't keep up with it. And Pandahut Comedy was supposed to be like just a voice chat, going to a voice chat recording and just having a comedy session and everything, like just having fun and laughing, jokes and everything, you know what I mean? Yeah. You got any future plans for those companies? Maybe Pandahut News, but Pandahut Comedy probably not. But Pandahut News will have to be like, just it's gonna have to be every few weeks, maybe some new news or something if I do bring it back. Oh, what do you think about the ZMan team of Pandahut? So far, it's not the best. I'm just giving my opinion. It's not the best. It's not as good as it used to be, like in 2016, 2017, when I was a newish player and didn't have much to do with Pandahut. But I did play on the servers and communicate in Discord every now and then back in 2017 and everything. The staff team was pretty responsive and they're pretty good. They had people all over the world as staff, not just America, Eastern Time. And they had people in Europe, Asia, London, England, Scotland, you name it, all those countries. And yeah, it was pretty good back when Queenie, Josh, Loxton, Apples, you name it, those people who are staff. Can't really remember all the names, but they were pretty good. Queenie was a pretty good head admin. I remember Hardium as well. He was I remember him when he was a super mod and an actual PvP moderator back in the day. Yeah. So far, I think the admin mod team can be better. That's just my opinion. This is just for both PvP and RP, but RP could use a little bit more work than PvP, but anyway. I mean, like, noobdog, oh yeah, he was a good guy. I remember briefly back in 2017, he was pretty good. There was a funny moment where it flopped up and noobdog were going around cursing and swearing and actually attempt KOSing other players, and then they tried to do it each other to back at them, and be like, oh my god, no, don't do that. I'm an admin. You want to get banned? Didn't think so. That was pretty funny, but we've also had our ups and downs, like we curse at each other, but it's always a joke in the end. We're all been pretty good with each other, and we still have to try and troll that server. That is pretty shit. Slushy, aka Cloudy. It's Slushy. My boy Slushy, Slush Ball. I actually have a clear memory of him in 2K17. He was in the PSD, a pretty high ranking officer. I remember he was a good friend of mine back then, and he still is. He's been an OG, and he always will be an OG, because he's Slushy. Javy, about Javy. He was... I remember him back in 2017 as well, but he was pretty... Not gonna lie, he was pretty immature back then. But now he's more mature. We didn't do too much together. Like, we were the only two on the server, and we just raided everything. It was pretty funny. I think Javy also remember this too. And we just raided a lot and everything. Then I ditched him because I had to go. Ghost Dragon. He was pretty... I only met him this last year. Late last year. He was a couple people on the server. He was pretty good and everything. There's not much to say about him, but he's a good friend. He was my partner for a while back when I was a cop, and also a bit of a kidnapper and everything. Yeah, it's pretty good. What do you think about BMC members? Outspace, Best PvPer, Zero, Matt Cobra, Yoshi, Needlesmeming. Needlesmeming isn't really in BMC anymore. I think he's some civilian or some shit. I don't remember. Outspace, there's not much I can really say about Outspace, but she's an alright person. She's a good person. Had her ups and downs and everything, like cussing at each other in RP, like RPing. But outside of RP, we talk pretty well. It's pretty good. Zero, I can't forget Zero. He's a fucking lad. He's a legend. Zero is just a legend. Oh my god, when he turns on his mic, it's just like, his voice is like so sexy, especially when he turns on his voice changer and he just role plays in the voice channels. It's just hilarious. Other than that, he's a pretty good guy. We talk a lot. We used to talk a lot. I think we still do talk a bit as well. And he's a good guy. Matt Cobra. He's here as well, listening to this shit. Just give me a moment, please, so I can think what to say, because I need to choose my words carefully. I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings, Matt. I just want to choose my words carefully. Okay. Well, Matt Cobra, we have had our ups and downs and everything. We've had our ups and downs, a little bit more downs than ups. But other than that, we did have a pretty good... We did know each other for a while. We still know each other. We're basically acquaintances. I've been in many of his groups and everything. Like the old Seattle Mafia, Cobra Militia. Yes, Cobra Militia was your idea. WSM was originated from Cobra Militia, and Cobra Militia was your idea, Matt. I acknowledge it, okay? You owned it. Okay? Anyway, Matt, that's a good guy. You're a good guy, Matt. Keep it that way. Keep it that way, alright? Next person, Yoshi. Yoshi. He's a squeaker. He's a squeaker. Nah, I'm kidding. He's a good guy and everything. Been my friend ever since PSD was revived for a second time. That I remember, and Backcat was leading. He's been a pretty good guy. He still is my friend to this very day. Talk a lot in DMs as well. Needlesmeming. He's okay. I guess he's just okay. He lives in the same country as me. Still debates that New South Wales is better than Queensland, but it's not. And yeah. other than that, and outside of RP, we two have good conversations. And yeah, he's a good guy to talk to and everything. But inside RP, he's a bit of a dick. Not gonna lie. ZMan Orange and Miku. I don't know really. Actually, yeah, Z-Man, he's a good guy. Not as close as with other people like Zero and Javy and Ghost and Mason Bruce. You, of course, AJ. He's a good guy. We talk every now and then. We get along pretty well in RP and outside of RP. Orange. Oh my god! Please don't remind me of him. The biggest fucking mic spammer of Pandahut. He even got globally banned for it. We didn't really talk much, but it was also a pretty good build, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I don't like what he did was, in 2018, he got my drug base rated when he was a communist mayor. And Miku, she's really good at what she does. I PM her every now and then about questions, and she helps me out with them. And yeah, she leads Pandahut pretty well. Oh my god, AJ, do you really want me to say that? Okay, fine, I'll say it. This one is about Penghu. Get your popcorn ready, Penghu. I know you're listening to this right now. Get the popcorn. Stay at the best seat in the house. Okay, here we go. There's not really much I can say about Penghu. Okay, yes, there was a bit of toxicity. In him a bit. Everyone has toxicity. He had a lot of toxicity, but yeah, he's still, other than when he wasn't toxic, he was a good guy. He was pretty good, and he was good to talk to back in the day, I guess. But if Penghu, if you decide to actually not try and not be toxic still, then I'll still love you, okay? Cookie. Oh, Cookie. He's a good guy as well. He had some pretty good memes. We had good talks and everything, but he left as well before me. But when I post my announcement saying I'm leaving Pandahut for a while, and then he just like PMs me saying, I'm gonna copy you. And I'm like, bitch, fuck. That's my idea. Piss off. You stay in Pandahut. And he's like, nah, I'm doing a big leave from Pandahut just like you. I'm like, you're a fucking copycat, Cookie, but I love you. Jacobandtay. Jesus, AJ, we're really going in depth with everything. Yes, he was a good guy and everything. He did get a bit of toxicity in him, which caused him to get globally banned. And he also false rated as well. False rated. Other than that, when he wasn't a toxic and actually had sympathy and in him and empathy, he was a good guy. You got any words for those listening to this podcast? Well, I do. But first, let's begin with the people who are actually listening to it live right now. I love you all. I love you all, no matter what. No matter what happens, everything like that. No matter what we go through in the future, or right now, or after this podcast ends, I love you all. And about others listening to this podcast, don't follow my footsteps, please. Don't follow the footsteps I did, trying to make RP better back in September, October last year, and then fucking up and getting demoted, and then losing your shit over a little 1v1 or 2v2 or some shit. You know, just don't follow my footsteps, please. Take a different path. If you're going to become staff, please, for the love of God, please maintain your cool. Maintain it. Okay? I love it. No, sorry. Just please. everyone, please don't follow my footsteps. Yeah. Thank you very much, AJ.
Make this a blooper.
Oh yeah, I would like
Welcome to Taco Bell. How may I take your order?
can I take it size of that?
20 minutes in the end.
Oh, thank you, I'll do that, man. It's $3 an hour. Alright, thank you, back.
This is Taco Bell, not McDonald's. Shut up. I will send you to Africa and you ship to Russia.
Yeah, can I get a large diarrhea in the morning plus a large Coke, please?
Okay? This is Taco Bell. Not
Daddy,
Hello, Taco Bell, welcome to McDonald's.
Don't make me go police on you, boy.
This is the police, pull over now!
Alright, well, can I get this now?
Whoops, I did not mean to do that.
This is the CSCC, Undom.
Hello, Taco Bell, please come to the second window, thank you.
Hello, this is your Indian tech support
G'day,
company calling
mate.
once
Oh,
again.
yeah,
We'd like
this
to
is,
let you know that you
United
have an Apple
Airlines.
update and
Yeah,
we
please
require
don't say
your immediate
you know,
support for
get ready for
the new Apple update. We just like to get your credit card information on
yeah,
3 digits on the
who
back
needs
along
who
with
needs to
the
get their
expiration date,
tickets for the
please.
plane?
Oh my god, am I Yoshi?
Yes, I need
Wait.
to get them.
I'm Yoshi, guys. Let's go.
I need to get some plane tickets to Canada.
This is a concept. This is Taco Bell.
Okay, so I
I need
have
to get some
some
plane tickets. I need to get some plane tickets to Canada. Where can I get
It's
them?
pretty weird.
You should totally take that to the concert.
Like if I click this button, it'll play a song.
No, this is a fucking. This is a fucking travel agent in New York City, bitch. I need to fucking talk to the manager of the travel
In
agent.
America, we're not in Canada. Go to buy maple syrup in Canada, sir. This is Taco Bell.
Can you smell the news and maple syrup?
This is.
Dude, don't make me go down to Australia.
Javy, it's been like 10 years since I talked to you.
Matt Cobra best player.